Today we are discussing models part second, dare and need. Firstly, I'll tell you how to use it as a main verb, then I'll explain how to use it as a model. Dare. As a main verb, we will use to with it. But when we are using dare as a model, there will be no use of to. Let's start with present tense firstly. Ram dares to go outside. When here es is given, it means it is present indefinite tense, and this word dare is using as a main verb, not as a model. Here Ram dare go. Why this dare is used here? Because it is a model, and model is auxiliary, helping verb in itself. So this sentence is wrong. It means that this being a model, dare will never be used in present indefinite tense with third person singular number. I am repeating again. Model will never be used in present indefinite tense with third person and singular number. Keep it in your mind. Next, in past tense, let's see. Rohan dared to jump. Rohan dared to jump. Rohan dared jump. It is used because model dare is itself a helping verb and ed is put to tell it that it is past participle. To is used with dare, it means that it is main verb, and when we are not using to with it, it means that it is using as a model. Difference we have to find out here. Next, in interrogation form, did he dare to come? And if you'll ask in past tense with model, dared he come? If we have this sort of sentence, it means that dare is using as a model here. Next, did he not dare to come? Negative interrogative. Dared he not come? Negative interrogative as a model. Did he not dare to come? Dared he not come? Okay, next is how dare you touch my purse? It is totally our model. Here, dare is used as a model auxiliary. And it is not used in future tense. Being a model, dare is not used in future tense, but it is used as a main verb in future tense as a main verb. Example is here. He will dare to come here. As a verb only, it is used in future tense, but not as a model auxiliary. Next is our need. In this model auxiliary also, as a main verb, to will be used with it, but as a model, there will be no use of to. It is different from dare. Let's see. He needs to read more as a main verb, needs. Present tense. He need read more. It will never be used. Present indefinite as we have done in the case of dare. Third person singular number. It will not be used like this. He need read more. This sentence is wrong. As a model, it will not be in use, this model. Next, he doesn't need to read more. As a main verb, we can use it. He need not read more. As a model, we can use it, need. This is right. Next is our interrogative. Does he need to read? Need he read more? Because helping verb. Model is helping verb in itself. Need he read more? This is also correct formation of use of model need. Now in past tense, let's see. He needed to read more. He needed read more. In model, let's see what is sense of these sentences. He did not need to read more. He needed not read more. If as a model auxiliary we are using it. Did he need to read more? Needed he read more? In our simple formation, being main verb, these sentences are quite right. Means we can use as a main verb, this need we can use. But here, he need read more. Present indefinite, it is wrong. Present, next part of present tense, he need not read more. In negative sentences, we can use modal need. In negative sentence, we can use modal need. He needed read more. In past tense, we can't use it. Negative past again, interrogative again. But in interrogative of present, we can use it again. I am repeating again. Need is not used neither in past nor in future. Dare is used only in present and past, but need is not used neither in past nor in future. It is used only in present tense. And what is condition with present tense? That it will be used with negative and interrogative. It will be used with negative and interrogative in present tense. And in future, we know that there is no use of modal auxiliaries. Future tense में modal auxiliary need और dare का use नहीं होगा. Let's see about rules of it. Firstly, start with dare. How to use it? As a main verb, dare and need, these both will used everywhere in all the sentences and all the kinds of tenses. English is a very beautiful language. And sometimes we think that there is a great confusion, but this confusion increases its beauty. And next thing I want to tell you that it's a foreign language. Whatever rules are given, we have to adopt them. We can't change them according to our understanding. As it is, we have to adopt them. So this is also a rule that dare and need as main verb with to. These will be used everywhere. If there is no need of to in need, for example, he needs treatment, then also it is okay. But if it need to means I need to read good books, I need to jump, I need to walk, that time we can use this to with need. But if there is no need, then we can't use this to also. It is rule. Next, being modal auxiliary, what are the use of these modals? Dare as a model. First thing, there will be no to with it. Need is also following the same rule that we can't put preposition to with it. Next, dare will be used in present and past tense, but not in future. Present and past tense, but where? In negative and interrogative only. Just now I have given you examples that dare as a model, it will be used in present and past tense, but only in negative and interrogative formation. And need as a model, it will be used only in present tense, and in negative and interrogative formation. So these rules we have to adopt. It is not a confusion, it is beauty of English. So we have to adopt it as it is and we must try to understand it. If this information is useful for you, please subscribe and like this video.